Guys, do you know what the most powerful submachine gun in WW2 was? About 100 years ago in the US, there was a submachine gun that fired large caliber pistol rounds. This large caliber pistol round submachine gun was not only the favorite weapon of American police, but also the one the Chicago mob used most. And with the outbreak of WW2, it showed up almost everywhere around the globe, in every corner of the world even. In the 21st century, you can still hear it in all kinds of Hollywood blockbusters. Its distinctive bark. It's none other than the legendary Thompson submachine gun. So before we start the video, let me ask you a question. How did you first learn about the city of Chicago? I wonder if any of you, like me, I first became aware of the city's name, Chicago, when I heard about the notorious gangster Al Capone, who had become synonymous with Windy City's criminal underworld. The Thompson I'm showing today isn't the one the Chicago mob used back then. This Chicago typewriter, named after the Thompson SMG, was released in many classic versions starting in 1918, like the very first M1, which didn't even have a stock. Those who've played Battlefield 1919 probably know it well. Then 2 years later, they released the M19-2E. That's the version you guys often call the Chicago typewriter. After that came the M1921, a revised variant widely employed by the US Navy for enhanced performance in shipboard operations and coastal defense. Then during WW2, the M1928 and M1928A1 appeared. That's the Thompson we have in hand right now. And then at a subsequent stage, they rolled out two distinct low-cost Thompson submachine gun variants, specifically the M1 and M1A1 models. These two versions are the Thompsons you see in Unit Rain or say Brothers in Arms. So after saying all that, I'm curious which version you guys think is the most classic. Drop it in the chat. To me, the version that stands out above the rest is the original recording because it captures raw emotion and intent perfectly. Arguably, the most classically styled rifle in this storied family is the original M1, and naturally the other variant under discussion is the M1A, of course. Mainly because we often see it in movies and haven't really seen the other versions in real life. So next, enough talk. Let me give you guys a couple of strips to feel. Right now in my hand is our Thompson's. The 30-round magazine is there in my hand. You can clearly see it's fully loaded with thick 45 caliber tapes. It feels incredibly hefty because of its substantial weight, completely unlike a standard 9mm version. All right, on the bench, pull the bolt back slowly with steady, firm pressure. Cocked and ready. Now this gun's good to go. Okay, let's give it a shot. Full auto Thompson 38. What? Seriously, I feel like there's no recoil at all, even though he's using this kind of powerful weapon you expect to kick back hard. She loaded large caliber 45 ACP rounds for power, but the gun's weight plus ammunition taxed her endurance. I feel like that muzzle brake is insane. You could pull someone off the street who's never fired a gun before, and they do just fine. Let's load another mag. Here we go. Bracing ourselves for what comes next, even though my arms and hands tremble uncontrollably with exhaustion. I really don't have sufficient strength or stability to keep it steady in my unsteady grip. I knocked the target down when I fired, though this 1928A1 lacks the PPSH-41's high fire rate. Nor does it match the MP40's extreme controllability and automatic recoil management, but